Psalms 119, verse 9. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto, according to thy word. With my whole heart have I sought thee. Oh, let me not wander from thy commandments. First and foremost, we give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Krakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Shalom to hopefully like men. Right, that's scattered abroad, pushing the truth without sincerity, and shalom to a few sisters that's taking heed and getting the orders of these last days. Right, and something quick, want to get into just confirming, right, shed more light, but going to this article, this end time headline says California church to baptize 30,000 people around the state in one day, and we bring out this, just to let you know that getting dipped in water, right, is not truly the baptism, right, that you need, the true baptism. So like getting dipped in the water is not the true baptism. It's actually coming back to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, putting off that old man, putting on the new. That's baptizing yourself in the spirit, Hey, tell you, scripture say, hey, it's going to be one that come baptize you after me in the spirit, because at the end of the day, they can line up all they want and get dipped inside that dirty ass water, man. They gonna get up out that water and still would do the same thing that they have been doing before they got dipped in the water, man. How can you cleanse your way, right? Matter of fact, go back to the scripture. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way, right? Because the Lord, right now our sins like filthy rags, man. So how can we cleanse that? How can we, add some water to that to where, Lord willing, we would be, cleansed, How can we make ourselves, pretty much new again, right? It says by taking heed, right? When you're taking heed to something, you're listening, right? It's a difference between listening and hearing. You hear it, right? But when you're listening, you understand it, right? And when you understand it, you're going to apply it, Going back to the first 5 books, the laws, man. We keep those to the best of our ability, right? Because we know that we're in this flesh, so we know we're bound to sin, we're bound to go off, right? But the Lord say He'll look at you way more, right? He'll reward you because you're trying, right? And hey, can't nothing be the faith but a try, man. And that's what counts, man. It's the effort behind it. Because you can get dipped in this water and get back up and still go commit adultery. So you can still go, be bound to it. Not just, you be bound to it. Like it's still in your mind to go do it. Worshiping false idols, right? So I just want to bring out the point, with this this article. I ain't want to go too deep into it, right? But it says, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way, right? Putting up that old man. Put on that new man. It says by taking heed thereto according to thy word, right? Because the Lord, the scriptures is to, so like the scripture is to what? Build us up in the way that Yahweh Shem Shai wants us, It says with my whole heart have I sought thee. Oh, let me not wander from my commandments, right? And once you return to Yahweh Shem Shai, now you want to pray that you stay up under that, man. Keep walking in the eyesight. That's beautiful in the eyesight of the Lord, man. Right? Real quick. Proverbs 1 and verse 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning. Right? See? Because in this sense, right? A wise man will hear it. Right? Because you'll hear it, right? But that wise man is gonna he gonna what's the word? You're gonna act on it. You'll hear it. You're like that's real good. That's a good tune. Because this word's like a certain sound, like a whistle. You know what I'm saying? A dog whistle. Only a few people can hear it. Right. So when you hear it, you're gonna incline that ear. Then you're gonna start listening. Well, how do you get saved? You gotta follow after the laws, that's your commandments. And we say to the best of our ability, because like I said, we're bound. We're not perfect. Right? But it says a wise man. What's a wise man? A prudent man. Excuse me. It says, and a wise man will hear and will increase learning. And a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. And what's the major wise counsel that we have? Hey, the law, statutes, commandments, man. You know, you're going to hear it, you're going to listen to it, you're going to act on it, right? And that shows the faith, right? That shows the faith by the works, right? So, and I'm going to close out with one more precept, most likely. It says California church to baptize 30,000 people around the state in one day. You know, and that's what, you know, people think, I want to get saved, I want to get saved. You know, setting up appointments to go to church for next Sunday, you know, just to get out and still go kick somebody's door in, man. You know, that's just Jake, man, right? And I will say this, the only one that can, you know, follow out the laws and commandments is the Israelites, it's the so-called Negroes, the Latinos, and Native American Indians, right? We were the only one that was given the laws. And let me grab that right quick in the book of 140, Psalm 147, if I'm mistaken. Because we're the only one that can cleanse our way. We are the only one that can sin. I'm not saying it's a good thing to sin, but I'm just making a point because sin is transgression of the law. Right? Matter of fact, let me grab that right quick. 3 and 4. Call all y'all by Shema Shah. 1 John 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin, transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law, right? You cross the line, you cross the law. You know, the Lord say don't eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster and shit. Hey, you did it anyway. You know that's the sin. That's transgression of the law, right? And I just want to prove the point that the Israelites are the only ones that have the law. So pretty much when we're getting saved, that means we're returning back and we're trying to rehearse the righteous act to the best of our ability by keeping the law, statutes, commandments. Right. Psalms 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel, right? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives. He have not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. Right. And when you go inside those different versions, like the NLT, the GNT, the NIV, you know, those translations, hey, man, the contemporary English version, right? Hey, it cut it up, man. Right? It say he haven't dealt with no other nation. He only dealt with the Israelites, man. You know, so when we are telling you, you need to cleanse your way, right? I mean, you need to puff that old man, shut out that old skin, right? And bring forth that new man, right? And I'm going to close out with the book of Ephesians. You know, just to bring out the point. You know, when we see, you know, baptism, this is the true baptism, right? Wherever thought shall a young man cleanse his way. How can he make himself new again in the eyesight of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Because we know you don't go back inside of a man. I mean, inside the woman. You know, it's all through the mental, right? It's all through the acts. You're purifying yourself again. You're trying to purify yourself in the eyesight of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Salakia. All right. Ephesians 4 and 22. It says that ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit, right, of your mind, right? Because that's where it starts off, you know. Like I said, hey, you shedding out that old skin. That's like you see a snake, you know. I don't know why I picked that example, but they shed, you know. You know, a snake, it sheds its old skin off, you know. The former skin, the former layer, you know, not just us, you know, all of us come from these backgrounds, man. Like, you know, we ain't just no perfect men, you know, all those brothers come from different walks of life, sisters come from different walks of life, you know, but when we heard his word, hey, we stuck to it, we started adapting around it, you know, we started cleansing our way, because we noticed the truth, you know. Start putting out those things, man. Hey, it's to the point, you only like to hang around niggas, man. You know, niggas talking about popping the next man, girl, and bragging on, yeah, I hate this girl. Man, it sound crazy, man. It's like, nigga, you like sloppy seconds like that? You know? Or the female, you know, man, I don't want to get started on that. That's a whole different bracket. But it's just the point, man. when you disconnect from how you used to be, and you hear those conversations, you get vexed in the spirit, man. That's the spirit to be in, because like that's how you know you have progress. You have progress, and you're separating from society, man, on what it pushes and how it operates. But it says that you put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, right? And pretty much when you go into that, like, when it's corrupt, right? When you go into like lust, it reminds me of the book of Romans 8, because we know that it's enmity against Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? And we know what comes with following after the lust, right? Death. So that's a good thing that you get baptized in the spirit, right? Come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because if you keep wandering after yourself, right, you're gonna die. Matter of fact, Proverbs 14 and think 12, right? There is a way that's slacking. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Let me see what precept I got up in here. Proverbs 28 and 6. Let's grab that. Right, but there's a way that would seem right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Because most likely when Jake, when I say Jake, so-called Negro, Latino, Native, when they move, it's off of flesh, Let's see what this, I think it said 28:16. I can't even remember already. Um, 28:26. Excuse me. Who kind of a heavy hitter, right? But it says, it's Proverbs 28 verse 26. He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, right? Your mind, But whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered, right? When you walk in wisely, you walk in the law, statutes, commandments, man. He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wisely, right? Going back to the book of Proverbs 1 and 5, a wise man will hear and will increase learning. He gonna hear how he gonna hear structure, and that's what our people run from, structure, And the Lord can see you as a wise man, consider you wise man. He gonna keep considering to pour out more fruit to you, the wisdom, knowledge, truth, and understanding. And also you got a great chance of being delivered, man, because the Lord coming with it, right? Oh man, let me trace my steps, because I was in the book of Ephesians 4, and I was going to jump to something else. Romans 8, call halal, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? So I want to bring out this small point, because like I said, when you when you're not walking after the spirit, the scriptures, right? You're walking after lust, point blank, period. Right? It's Romans 8 and 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. Right? It's a great division, When you don't have the law, statutes, commandments, you're not understanding the scriptures, you're gonna walk after the mind, how the minds feel, emotional, right? But when you walk into Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're gonna understand it. Don't eat shrimp, crab, lobster, and we see the effects of that, especially the so-called Negroes. But really, I'm gonna say all 12 tribes, because all 12 tribes got poor eating habits, man. What the hell is a soul food, man? Eat enough macaroni and cheese and collard green and yams, you'll find that. You gonna be in the upper room, right? But just joking. But it is truth behind that, because high blood pressure do run inside a lot of these families, man. Gluttony, right? But verse 6, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. So it's, just bring all back the point. When you're walking after the flesh, it's enmity. Lord not really dealing with it. And I'm going to go down to verse 13. I'm going to close out. Well, I'm going to finish back in Ephesians. It says, for if you live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if you through the Spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live. Right? Because like I said, it's easy to get dipped in water and get back up and still do the same thing that you've been doing, right? Not taking it serious. Right? But when you really want to cleanse yourself, you're going to walk after the ways of Yahweh Shemashah to the best of your ability. You know, you're going to seek out the counsel. Right? So Ephesians 4 and 23, it says, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. That's you renewing yourself. You know, hearing the words of Yahweh Shemashah and you following after it, man. You walking a different walk. It says, and that ye put on the new man, right? Read it back over. And that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh Shemashah is created in righteousness and true holiness, right? That's how you cleanse yourself, man. That's how you baptize yourself. You taking heed and you turning over a new leaf, right? Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Shemashah. By Hashem Crocodiles. Till next time, I say shalom.